She's not just a name in the crowd, but a force to reckon with. Conquered every obstacle, conquered every obstacle, conquered every obstacle to realize the goal.
My name is Mwai, and I am currently a PhD research fellow here at the Center for Malaria Elimination. What led me to science? Well, I started having the dream earlier on, although initially I wanted to become a dental scientist. But then when I did my high school, I got a bit of a lower grade. I had an A minus and I needed to have like a B. So I changed to do laboratory science. That's what I did for my bachelor's. And from there I joined now research. So it's more of a passion and also wanting to make a change, especially in a disease. I'm currently working in malaria. So I have also worked on cervical cancer. But I can say generally I love women health, because when I did cervical cancer, my focus was on women. And even now, as I do malaria, I'm doing for pregnant women and how we can make sure they don't get malaria in pregnancy, which leads to adverse outcomes for the baby as well as me. I am very happy that we are doing something about malaria, particularly for pregnant women. So usually the parasite, I think you have seen a number of some pictures of funny things. The malaria parasite usually hides within the placenta. We know about pregnancy a bit. So it normally goes and hides there to escape the immune system of the mother. So it's like that our woman is healthy, but the placenta is getting destroyed by the parasite. So a woman won't know. So she goes through her pregnancy, then something if there's a miscarriage and a stillbirth, or when the baby is born, it's underweight. So I'm happy that we're able to contribute to that, because within this month, earlier this month, we were able to get some, we call them candidates, maybe like something we can target to prevent. A vaccine targets something within the parasite to allow the body to fight, so that once the infection or the mosquito bites you, then your body is ready. So we have now discovered, and I'm one who pioneered that, and I'm so excited. So these candidates is now utilized for vaccines. We can prevent the parasite from going to the placenta. And for me, I think having been here in this lab, that is really phenomenal. And I'm proud that we can do something for women, especially in Kenya, where we have a lot of problems in Western Kenya and also in the coastal regions due to malaria. So I'm happy with that. I did my master's in JKUAT, and there I met a mentor called Professor Naomi. So later when I finished my master's degree, she recommended me to Dr. Jessica Tucker. So I would say more of having a mentor who helps you to connect your pathway, and I think I've realized that it's very important when you have people who are working with you. So that's how I got here, and I'm really grateful that now I also found a mentor, Dr. Jessie. I also have another immediate supervisor who now looks at my day-to-day, and I really appreciate him as well. It's called Dr. Kamil. I got an opportunity to go to Japan to learn what we call malaria cultures, where we're able to see what happens in the human body once you are infected with malaria. And I was able to learn how to have it within the lab setup, so that you're able to test for drugs, test for vaccines, and having been able to get that chance to come and pioneer, because we never had that here, really that was defining. I felt like this is real change, and I'm able to start up something that was not there, and now we are actually a benchmark. MKU has become a benchmark for malaria diagnostics, as my mentor has mentioned, and people are coming from far, even outside the country, to come and use our cultures that we actually do in this room. So that has really been defined. There's usually a gender bias, first of all, of people not feeling like they want to believe in you, so you have to work harder. But again, as a female, like having family, having other things that are conflicting has really been challenging. Like I have to be here maybe late night. We actually work late night, we work on weekends. Yeah, and you can imagine I have a family, I have children, so that has really been a challenge. But I think we are managing. Times I have moments when it's really hard and I don't know what to do. I'm moving here, I'm moving there. And sometimes society does not understand, like having to juggle between so many things. But I think having mentors has really helped me. So that when you get to that rock bottom, you talk it out. And recently, I've also joined some just women mentorship programs for women in science, like the one I was mentioning I went to Rwanda. And there, we discuss the role, how it is raw, and I think that has helped me to just navigate. The best advice I have received in my career so far, I think, is that I can do it. I can do it. So no matter what, just keep going. It will get better, and I think it does. The worst, just before I started my PhD, I met, unfortunately, and I don't have anything bad, I met a lady professor, and I wanted some recommendations for me to do my PhD. And I remember around that time, I didn't have a house help, so I went with my baby to her office. And I remember her saying, you should be focusing on raising your kids when they are small. Now here you are trying to I was applying for an international scholarship, so that meant I would probably travel. It succeeded, and I remember her telling me to first focus. It's like my priorities were not right, and it really took some time for me to digest exactly what she meant, because some part of it is true. I really need to raise my kids, right? But then on the other hand, why kill my dream because I have children? So it was hard. Unfortunately, the opportunity didn't work out, but another one came, which is this one. And I think now I've learned that I can do it. I can do both. The price of success is huge. It's pain, it's sacrifice.